Hello, hello everyone. You're currently watching SDAT 2020. Coming up right up, we have a fantastic Ratchet Deadlocked run coming from Mathias4595. Yeah, we have about 5 or so minutes left to go. Just setting them up currently. Stick around. It's going to be a fun run. What's that? 2020, 2022. You know what I mean? I'm bad with numbers, as you can tell. This is actually pre-recorded. Is probably what it was. We're still waiting for setting up Mathias. We've got to give you guys some facts about Save the Children. For $1, you can provide 4 children with treatment against pneumonia. One of the top 5 killers of kids under the age of 5. $10 can provide high nutrient peanut paste to a malnourished kid for 10 days. $30 can buy malaria pills for 50 children, or help secure healthcare, safe shelter, and legal services for a survivor of gender-based violence. And there's a lot more that you can do with every single dollar you donate to Speed Docs and to Save the Children directly. All proceeds go straight to them. Hopefully chat's having a fun time so far. $700 is a huge amount of money for a first day. This is only weekend one of day one, weekend one of the marathon. We have another day tomorrow, another day after, and then of course next weekend as well. It's going to be a fun time for sure. We want to talk about the schedule coming up real quick because it's getting close to the end of the day. We have a couple more events left, and at least day one of today's event. Again, coming up is Ratchet Deadlocked by Mathias4595. They do have a donation incentive, or a bid war rather, for choosing a language between a couple different ones. Italian's still leading on that one. After that, around 10 p.m. Eastern, we All right, guys, let's put your hands together and get ready. We have Ratchet Deadlocked by Mathias4595 coming up right up.
Hey, what's going on everyone? I hope you've been enjoying the marathon. SDAT is being run by some really cool people for an awesome cause. So you all being here makes you really cool as well. But you know what else is really cool? Speedrunning's incredible history. My name is Dr. Swellman, and I cover various events that have occurred throughout RPG speedrunning over the years. From Final Fantasy X's community cracking the code of RNG manipulation, to Legend of Dragoon speedrunners using save corruption to skip over 3/4 of the game. I absolutely love sharing the accomplishments in what are considered to be lesser known communities. If you enjoy speed docs, then I promise you're going to love it over here. Anyways, that's enough of me. Stay hydrated folks, and enjoy the rest of the show.
أول cunto وصلنا جري هذا بيز قردال عناية
كان عندي يقفلن هايسن بيا يقفلن أنا ولا شيء هو يضي وطلعنا وقاي شومين.
Hello everyone, you're currently watching SDAT 2022, and with me I have Mathias4595 getting ready to play some Ratchet Deadlocked. Take it away.
Alright, so hello, I guess I'm Mathias, I come from New Zealand, so yeah, so this is Deadlocked. This is the 4th game in the Ratchet and Clank series. If you remember the formula for the original 3, you kind of forget about that for this one, because it's very based on linear challenges instead of moving swiftly through the levels. And actually, hang on a second, what do you think of stress? Okay, so wait, I had an incentive actually for what language I play the game in. What was the result of that one? What did the result of that one end up being?
Let me refresh it real quick just to make sure nothing gets held up. Italian 1.
Oh god, Italian. I've played a little bit in German, but I've always been in English. So this is going to be an experience.
You want anything for lunch?
No, leave me alone, please. Sorry. Okay. Right, yeah. So, anyway, alright. So here we go. So I call when time is. I don't have a timer running for myself. So here we go, I guess. Alright. So we load the file here, and then we come with the difficulty select screen here. So when I select the difficulty, playing on easy, of course, time starts. So if we're ready, we can begin now. Alright. Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So I'm commentating by myself, so if I do forget some stuff, I will try and come back to it later. Just remind me if I haven't got about it before. So we start off with Clankless, which allows us to skip some unskippable dialogue that Clank has by using the third person mode, then switching to it at the start. We're in this, yeah. So there's a couple of small rooms here that you have to make your way through quickly. The first one you fire the machine gun at the force field and it ricochets off the walls and hits the enemies. Second room is just clear out the room like normal. And then now, this is sort of like the main hub area. You need to go and see Owl over here to get the combat bots, and then need to go and see Clank over on this side to update the mission. And then this is like the first big main section for here. So there's lots of movement stuff. It's all gonna be happening very fast. I'll get to everything in time, but you're abusing momentum cancelling with the flail to carry yourself over the gap. There. Normally you have to defeat a lot of enemies and you get a platform that comes up there. I messed that up. I can do kind of slow back up or whatever. Across here, and jumping in the mud without activating this ghost scene warps you straight to the end. We've got the bot here to blow up the turret, which ends the mission. And now we're already onto the second planet. So they're all these planets. It's just one planet after another. There's not find this thing, it's just do all the challenges on the planets and then on to the next one, basically. So this is Catacomb 4, so this is like, yeah, there's not a huge amount of extra stuff happening here beyond what I've already talked about. There's just some momentum cancelling and storage. There is one thing here, you clear this entire first section of this challenge by jumping across this gap. We've got the Harbinger, which is this massive death from the sky weapon. I'm hold the fire button as I enter this and skip the cutscene, which fires a blast, blowing up that first orb instantly. Sidestepping in the Landstalker, which is this vehicle, is faster than just walking normally. So we sidestep around here, blow it, you use the mortars, which are these big rocket things to blow up these orbs to clear the path. Up here, and then keep going, sidestepping all the way to the end here. Alright. And then now it's just clear all the enemies again. A lot of the time saver in this game is from remembering enemy spawn locations rather than just tearing through levels, just tearing through levels, just because not every challenge and every planet is about that. So you just learn where they spawn and how to clear them out fast. So use the file and use the right click of the ship early. Use the file some more. Yeah, you're gonna see this weapon a lot. This is the best. This is like the best weapon in the entire series, honestly. And just like that, that's Catacomb done. Onto Serathos. So Serathos is the first instance of a technique called hyperstacking, which is the main form of infinite jumps in this game. Typically, there's something in each game that allows you to do that. So the first challenge is normal, just get through here, enemies, and then we have the bots to hack these orbs. You manipulate the right to save the most amount of time that you can, create some enemies, and then we can use the mines to clip through the wall here, if I can get it. There we go. You can use the mines to clip through walls, you use that a lot in laser planets. Guys to enemies and then defeat the dropship that comes in to end the challenge. Clear out the enemy and then you have your fire over here. And now we go into the control options and then exit out, and that resets Ratchet's state. So it allows you to do another hyper strike, and you can chain those infinitely, which allows us to clear this entire gap over here. Normally you're supposed to take this car and go around, destroy the whole bunch of nodes, but what we can do is come at the back. This is kind of a bad angle, I can work with it. And hyper stack up the back of the arena here. Just like this, and I hit inverted mode. That's going to annoy me, there we go. And then up here and into the arena from the back. Alright. So now, this challenge, we just need to let the bots hack the orbs. We drop these mini turrets around. These things are actually really powerful when you get them leveled up. So we drop 4 or 5 around the edge of the center pit. The bots are going to be going around hacking all of these as they go. We've got the Arbiter, which is this massive rocket launcher, and you time it right, and once the bot hacks the last orb, you fire the Arbiter into the pit, which is where this big boss spawns, and it kills him instantly. Like you don't even see him. Like I just time it right. You see this guy's hacking the last orb, and then he's dead. Alright. Kronos. This is the longest planet in the game in terms of challenges. This has 7 challenges in its campaigns. Most of them have 3 or 4. So the first one is just making our way through here using the flail to redirect momentum. I bumped into a wall. Across here, and then using the flail again, we can get on top of this wall and charge across here and hack the orbs here with the bots. Flail, Harbinger, rifle, flail. I have this specific weapon order for the next challenge. So. No, I seriously wasn't hacking both at the same time. Oh well, that's fine. Alright. Okay. And then now you do a flail cancel across here, and welcome to Shell Shock. And he's gone. Get up on the wall here. You had to fight him 2 or 3 times in this planet to get rid of him, so then it's just getting out of bounds, remembering where this enemy spawned to kill stuff super fast. And then here, there, and here. Now, this challenge really is just like a massive grind rail all the way around. What we can do is just turn around, get up on top of the wall here, across here, and clip through the wall, and I'm dead. If you actually clip into a place where if you're actually clipping inside of a wall, the game will automatically kill you instantly, because it allows you to go through things like force, because technically at some point you would be allowed to go through there, but inside things that will really never expected to be, the game will kill you instantly, presumably as some sort of soft lock mechanic. Soft-lock prevention mechanic. Hyperlinking up here to get this up, and then skip this entire section, and then clipping through this wall, through this door here. It's a little bit different than other ones, in that you don't jump, you just walk straight through it, kill the executioners, and then it's hacking the orbs again here. Harbinger, rifle, flail. Yeah. Bots are really tedious to deal with. Getting good at Deadlocked involves sacrificing a lot of runs to the bots doing very stupid things that you don't expect. Alright, and then it's Shell Shock again. And he's dead. No, he's gone. He's not dead yet. You're gonna come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then here, grind roll normally again. You're gonna turn around, go up the wall, and you can do some really swag momentum stuff here if you get it right. Like that. And then down here, and that's the end. Alright, and now this will be the last fight with Shell Shock. We're going to have to go around in a big square, in a big circle and get all threes. But what we can do is we can just come over here, clip through, clip under the force field with here, clip back through this wall. Shell Shock spawns. Here, we fire. Here we go. And he's dead. Alright. And now on to the Avenger Tournament. So the game has 4 tournaments where you come back to the Dread Zone station to do some challenges. This is the first one here. Normally they're fighting a boss, but this is the exception. You have to. The aim of this one is to climb the Tower of Power, which we'll see a bit later on. First challenge here is just kill the enemies within the time frame, which is almost like you have to be trying to fail this to actually be able to fail it. Like, it is way too easy to beat this, honestly. Can I please get the right weapon? And kind of bad. And then here, it's exactly this thing here. You have to, it's pretty much the same as it was in the last challenge. You get in the last challenge. So you have to get to the end of here, clear out these, and here. Sway momentum thing, there we go. Across to here. Skipping, killing some enemies. Some more enemies, and then the fire cancel right here. And then across to here. Just kill the enemies here. The ship comes in, kill more enemies. Alright, and then here we have to climb the Tower of Power. If I get this right, I can make a cycle. Like that. And then now I just need to not mess up anywhere on here. Which I'm probably going to do at some point, because it happens to me a lot. Here, up here. So yeah, it's just making your way up this tower. Come on, make it. Barely made it. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, up here. There you go. It's actually pretty decent, I think. Alright, and then here, to get from this point on, the game unlocks 2 planets at once. So you can pick and choose what you do them in order. So this is Shah. Every Deadlocked runner hates this planet like nothing else. This planet sucks with its first mission in the boss. Alright, so the first one is not too bad. You do a flail cancel across the gap. I said you do a flail cancel across the gap. Game, please give me the flail cancel. Thank you. And then just do a charge cancel across here. Now, we had the Landstalker for this mission, but the Landstalker is slow, so we're not going to use it. Reset the challenge to kind of hope that the cycles line up a bit better. And you have to catch your 4 nodes here. So this is the first one. Kind of clear out some enemies. And I bombed. Fantastic. Make it across here. Oh. Catch my momentum. Stop hitting me. How am I almost out of flail ammo? This is not good. Come on, there we go. We're alright, so we're alright for now. Stop bonking and stuff. We're alright. We got through the hard part. And yeah, despite this being the PS3 version of the game, it lags a lot more than the PS2 version. Like, a lot more. And now, make sure these guys stay frozen or dead, they don't attack the bots. Here we go, alright. Now just buy ammo because there are some that ran out. Now again it's just 5 nodes. Again it's just capture nodes on the map too. First one is in there, second one is over here. Third one is down here. And then wow, good job game. First one here, bot, come and get on the node. And stop bonking on stuff. Alright. Is he coming? Is he? Did he? Get on there. Get on that node, bot, please. See, this is why people don't like this planet. The bots never do what you tell them to do. And I bombed. Lovely. You were meant to be finished this challenge like 20 seconds ago. Or something stupid. Up here. And then it's just L telling you, yeah, I can use the bots to get to the nodes. Alright, that was an awful shah. Orc's on now. Orc's on is slightly better, but it's still not great. Okay. So charge in here. What I want to do is want to hit all 4 of the orbs at the hold, and then clip through it with like this. If you don't look back, the game bugs out and allows the bots to hack both sets of orbs, which completes the challenge. Here we go, and then now it's just capture nodes again. There's 6 nodes around here in a circle that you have to get. And this is like one of only 2 unskippable cutscenes in the entire game. So there. What's he doing? What are you doing? Alright. Here we go, the last 2 nodes. Alright, and in here...
I have a quick moment to interject real quick.
Yeah? Yep, sure, go ahead.
Just want to plug that idea that we have 2 bid wars still going on for the rest of today's events. We have a upcoming bid war for save or abandon the grub in Hollow Knight. That is $67 for saving, $0 for abandon. And we also have Near Automata, where you can choose a language just like this game, with German, Japanese, and English, with German being the lead with just $20.
This challenge was mostly just about clearing out any of the bot tech orbs. Now, again, this is another Landstalker mission, but we don't use it. Because we have the Harbinger, we can go around and you need to blow up these anchors, but the Harbinger can just do that in one shot. So using the Landstalker slow. 1, 2. It doesn't. The first one doesn't update on the stun. Doesn't update the stun on the map, but it has been destroyed. 3, and then the 4th one. Sometimes a bit finicky with when you do it. I got lucky that one. Alright, now we're back to here for the Crusader Tournament. So from here on out, it's just the tournaments have bosses. Okay, sometimes it happens. If you go into the menu too fast to go to shard, that happens. Alright, so the first challenge you're only able to use the mines. Like you can't, yes you can switch to the wrench, but yeah, there's not much point. So yeah, again, mostly about remembering enemy spawn locations will save, and when and where to put the mines will save you the most amount of time here. here. Yeah, I try to always make sure that I have one on each side. You can have a maximum of 8 mines out at a time. Like when these are at V10, they have one massive mine that splits into a couple smaller mines each time and explodes. So you can have 8 big mines out at a time. If you don't place anymore, it remove some of the older ones. But we have everything because Deadlocked is an amazing game. We're able to level every weapon up to V99. So here, anyway, get that node, and over here. And as a result of the weapons being V99, they actually have rainbow ammo, if you haven't noticed. So, 1, 2, so again, 4 nodes. Please, someone's gonna finish everything else. Okay, good. Alright, now we have Reactor. This boss fight is not hard. Alright, here we go. Charge, shoot a hyperstack momentum, fire that. Oh, Annie. Oh, you're kidding me. Annie's dead. That was kind of bad, but oh well. Didn't have enough time to get the last hyper strike in. Alright, and now Valexfeld. This one has like the most traditional out of bounds in the whole game. The first challenge, especially, you're going kind of along the intended path, but also kind of not. What I want to do is want to go right. This is kind of a bad angle. I think I can work with it. Yes. All right. So up here, charge along here, and then up here. The regular path is just along to the left. And there we go. We're now back in bounds. You're gonna make your way through here. I bonked on something. I think it was the bot. That's lovely. In here, get on the bolt. I get the dropship, so they're annoying me. I need the mines and the cannon. Alright. Hovership missions. These ones are air. So it's a combination. So this is the worst one in the game. Because you have to kill these and they have because splash damage is the thing, they have a habit of just jumping around all over the place. Oh, I'm sorry. It is so easy to miss one of those quick outs. I'm sorry, I'm coughing a bit right now. And it's always one that you miss. I haven't had one where I left one and then I'm halfway across the map before I realised that I missed and have to go all the way back. I haven't had that for a while, but it's still really frustrating when it doesn't happen. And it's here. So, it's also worth mentioning that there are IL challenges for all of these missions. Like, if you only want to run one challenge here, you can compete on a leaderboard for that. And some of the times you can get on these just ridiculous. Like Mobius has the entire suite by, in some cases, several seconds in every single challenge. There's a couple other situations I might explain a little bit when I get to them. This is not a great mission so far. But we're almost done. Yeah. And this is also the biggest case of this is also the biggest case of mine clipping through walls right now. So clipping through here, normally supposed to hack a bunch of orbs and you're going to clip through a bunch of walls. You're going to hack a bunch of walls to get through here, but we can just do this. Windows is reminding me to pick a time to update. I'm not interested. Alright. Alright, across to here. No, and then you can. This is kind of sketchy, but I think you can make it work. If you really go, you can clear it in 2 hyperstacks, like that. So, some of the art of speedrunning this sort of stuff is learning exactly how far apart to space the hyperstacks to get the most out of them. Because if they're further apart, you're going for distance. If they're closer here, you're going for height. Like that, I only need 3. I should have hit the phone, should have hit the memory cannon out. Alright. And then in here. Yeah. This right here is a massive spot for hard locking. If you come around this corner way too fast and do a swing in here, the game can just completely hard lock. Alright. Torval, this is one of the planets with more skill than any of the other ones. So we'll see how well I can pull this off. So the first one, you need to just take out 3 turrets and get the bots to hack the orbs and hope they don't mess up, because they like to do that. Here we go, that's the first one. That's the second one, I think. Wipe the laser back, must be safe. Alright, up here. Alright, and then pull out the... Alright, now this one... now this one you can kill a bunch of drones. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset the challenge to get them to line up. But yeah, I'm going to kill this first one with the mesh bullets. Get up on here, and then I'm going to fire the harmony, fire the arbiter, which is a massive area, and kill all these ones. And then come in here. Got it. And kill all the rest of them just like that. Right, this one is just... This is basically just a hit and run. You need to get the bot on the node. Like that. So you can see the green dot is a bot, and the blue stars are the nodes. And then here, what am I doing? Okay, this is not a good start. Okay. Yeah, and then the third one is all the way at the back. You can get a bounce off the turret, and you can actually land up on the top of that. And he's up there, good. Alright. And then the last one is just really infuriating for me sometimes. Blast of fresh air. So the bots also have the ability to place these explosives on things. So we need to plant 4 bombs on here, but sometimes you can issue the command and the bot decide to not place the bomb. So 3, 4. Oh god, no, the turret's shooting. Okay, we're fine. We have the timer at the bottom, and yeah. So after you pass all the 4 bombs, there's a 50-second timer that starts. You can do whatever the hell you want for those 15 seconds. But it's whatever, yeah. Alright, and in here, that is Torval done onto Vindicator Tournament. Alright. We're actually going pretty decently well, honestly. I thought I was going to do a lot worse than this. Alright, here we go. In here. Alright. First round, right, cycling weapons round. So you've got 6 rounds and you change your different weapon each time. So starting off with the rifle, now we go to the flail. And then when we get to the mines, which is the next one, we want to try and space them like this. So here, drop a couple over here, drop a couple over here, spam the rest in here if we can. Like that, and then here. I'll kill the ship, and then this comes down. Like that. And then here, you do this so that you have the mines here to kill these executions that come down straight away. Alright. And now we have the challenge where we can just come over here and do nothing for 2 minutes. So if we have any donations or announcements, this is the best time to do them. Just like that.
I don't have any donations right now, but we can still talk about a little bit about the upcoming runs. A little bit before, we have a Hollow Knight run coming up from Insomnia in about 40 minutes or so. We do have a bid war with that for Save and Ben the Grub. Then a little bit after that, we have Staria 100 with Luigi's Mansion. That one's going to be a good one as well. We have Nier Automata to finish up the day. That one also has a bid war for Choose Language. Yeah, it's been a fantastic day. First day so far, getting $700. Thank you very much for who's donated so far. If you go to s.live, you can see more information about the current incentives. You can also see the prizes that are being handed out at the end of each of the days, including the grand prize at the end of the marathon, or end of weekend 2 of the marathon more so. Like right now we have a couple of big ones coming up for the end of Hollow Knight. We have if you donate $3, you are put in for a raffle for Hollow Knight collectible pin set. You can check out the images on stuff.live, and there's also a talking grub plushie that is really, really, really cute. That if you donate $5, you can get put in for a raffle for that. Then we also have a $3 tier for a Sony Miku figure. That's for Nier Automata. And the, I guess you say, grand prize for the very first day of SDAT is a streamer bundle. That one's a $10. This is all cumulative, by the way. It doesn't have to be a single donation. So if you donate like $1 every single time, you could do that. Or if you want to just donate it once, you can also do that.
So we're coming up at the end of this here. We've got about 15 seconds left. And next one is the Eviscerator, which is another really easy boss fight. But there's some really weird and interesting lore that you can find if you dig deep enough. So here, the Eviscerator is as simple as fire the Harbinger, fire some files, fire the Harbinger again, which goes with a shield, and fire the Harbinger again. And he's dead. Alright. And now we get to my favourite planet in the game, but a lot of people also don't like this one. Planet Stygia. Alright. I have no idea why I like this planet so much. I just do. Alright, so here, starting off with a Landstalker mission. You need to make your way across the bridge, destroying these things as we go, and then we reach the end. So this challenge right here, Jerking the Gems, has the most impressive IL story of all time. So if you can see, sometimes there are meteors that are falling down in the background. They actually have collision, and Mobius, on some godlike run, got one of them used to hit the final jamming thing here, saving several seconds over the next second waste, and nobody will ever beat that unless they also get the same ridiculous luck that Mobius did. See here, just have to make our way around here, taking all 4 of these like this. Alright. And now it's another Capture the Nose mission. So up here, get the bot up here with the swing shot. Yeah, some weird stuff happens with the swing shot here, don't mind it. Well, cancel over here because it's faster than the grind rail. And I just hit the grind table, fantastic. Get on the node. And then cross the last one. So here, you don't want to kill these guys because there's a couple of dropships that come up. I want to collect the avatar for the next one. And then this challenge is the bots have to hack all these orbs down here, but we can manipulate them to hack them in a slightly more optimal way. And then we can just sit back and not do anything, because the game still kind of thinks it's running on PS2 in a sense, in that if you go far enough away, enemies will get unloaded, but the bots will stay in place because they have a higher priority on memory. So if I stay here, you see there's a ship up there, but they're not able to hit the bots because the missiles get unloaded before they come into contact. Okay, this is kind of bad, but whatever. So we've got all the blue stars coming around and disappearing as the bots hack all the orbs. Alright. Last one. Alright, and then now... This one is just kill the enemies. I missed that shot. And that is classic PS3 slowdown right there. No, not to destroy it. Alright, here. I missed that. Yeah, alright. And Digio is done. Miraxis. I hope you like deserts. And prisons. Now this one actually has some pretty cool stuff in it. Alright, so what we first thing to do is we use a fire castle combination with a wrench SI to get over, I said, in combination with a wrench SI to get over here. Let's track the road and put me up here, and that's in third person, which I do not want. Much better. That is not great. Okay, I've had much better. And now my audio is at a sync, fantastic. So you have to run around here, capturing letting the bot kick the 4 nodes. Or the 3 nodes, sorry. He's on the next one. Oh yeah, it's like a second of delay. Oh my god, this is awful. There's the second one. Get to the third node. Up here. No, it's because I was doing this in another marathon. I actually moving fast enough to clip straight through that door. Alright, so then here, normally if I say there's one part of the room, but we just clip through here, we're right at the, this is like the last room, then... Don't mess up for me. God, please don't mess up for me. Like that. On this one, you have to, normally you have to stand on the button and go to the platform to get to the bot, but let's see what you can do. Oh, I'll try it, why not? It's a marathon, I have to do it's just kind of law by this point that you have to try being straight on marathons at least once. Now I'll do it again, why not? It's legit like a rule now that you have to go for being straight in a marathon. You can, if you're good enough, you can nah, I messed it up. But you can actually just, there's one part of that door frame that does not have collision. There's one part of the door frame that does not have collision, so you can just do enough hypersec and go straight through it. Alright, Liberator Tournament. Alright. So this is again kind of a cycling because there's only 2 weapons that you use here. The Arbiter, which I mean it's just the Arbiter, it's just a rocket launcher. And then the other one, is the only time you use it in the run. It is the worst weapon in the game apart from the shield launcher, called the B6 Obliterator. It's a bomb launcher. It's powerful, and with the way the mod system works, you can either have it all power and no ammo, or lots of ammo but it's weak as hell. There's no real in between. Because we don't really care, because we have infinite ammo in this challenge basically. We just load it all up with the area mod, so it's the biggest area that you can possibly get, which allows us to kind of tear through the wall like this. Alright. And now, this one's interesting. We have the Accelerator challenge. So as you go and kill enemies, you move faster and you shoot faster. So you can just see at the bottom it's separated between the time and then the speed up. So it's just how much faster you're moving compared to normal speed, which is 100%. So you see 165%. Alright. And then after this we have Ace Hardlight. The so-called Master Exterminator is literally the easiest boss fight in the game. Right, 1, 2, 3. Alright, Ghost Station. So the first one you're supposed to go along, supposed to go along a whole bunch of drone rails, but we can just do this. I missed it. I have not messed up this challenge, and I don't know how long. That is very embarrassing. As I said, you can just do that. Here, normally, don't charge straight away when you're doing that. You can crash the game on PS3. Normally, you're supposed to go around getting a bunch of bulbs to clear this force field, but what you can do is just come up to here and do a fail cancel around it. Alright. And here, again, you're supposed to take this long-winded path all the way around. You need to be in the area on the far left. You're supposed to go all the way around that big square ring, but we can just clip through here to get into here. And you can come in. I was trying to be smart with this and I messed up. Oh well. Alright. And then this is the other hover ship mission in NG+. And this is a lot better. It's just you have a set route for this. We have the most optimal route for this sorted out. So you go over here. You have to take out both these green power, I call them power nodules, but they're literally just boxes on chains. And the turrets as well. So there's 9 turrets and 33 power nodules. We have to clear out and we have a route for this. So mainly you're using L2 and R2 to move up and down, and you're using R1 for the machine gun, for the standard rocket shooter, I guess, and then you're mashing L1 for these missiles that are coming out as well. Are you kidding me? There we go. Alright. Final planet time. Red zone interior. Oh. And this is the other unskippable cutscene. Yes, and this level has the most ridiculous out of bounds in the game. So normally there's 3 long winding paths to get to the generators here, but what first thing is the first one, get up on the door frame and clip out of bounds. So there's a big kind of circular room up on the left. That's where I need to be at the. That's the end of this challenge. So up here. There we go.
Ratchet, guida i tuoi bot su ogni torre e fagli piazzare l'esplosivo. Quando le cariche
And then, like that, it's because of the position of the sun, sometimes the bot can get stuck and he's coming from the side, he's trying to move to there, but he gets stuck on that, so you have to do it from the other side. Look away from the generator while it explodes. Yes, I know, cool people don't look at explosions, but whatever. Because it reduces lag. Then the second one has the most necessary out of bounds, you can look at that. So this is West Generator, and this one normally is pure torture. Because everything comes at you in the final room if you go the normal route.
Ratchet, siamo agli sgoccioli. I generatori si stanno sovraccaricando.
Right, up here, and here. There we go. Kind of weird order, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, and then we go from the easiest to the hardest. This right here is Central Core Clip, and has killed so many runs. Okay, up here, need to get, no, let me set up, alright. Get up here. Get inside the door frame. Like that. Here we go. I think I did once, I was doing it so fast that I actually launched myself into the turret and the game insta-killed me. Alright, and this is the aforementioned Hoa shield launcher. We literally only use it to block off this turret. Get over there. Alright, and now we're coming up on box now, final boss. Get ready on time because he's not gonna last very long. Alright, so when you start off, charge forward, fire the harbinger, and look down, mash the file. I think. Oh, perfect, one cycle. He has to do it over a second phase, but you just sit here with the Jewel Vipers. And as soon as he goes out of the shield, he's dead. Alright. And... time.
È finita, Box. No! Ma lo sarà molto presto.
Ok.
Distruzione attivata. Mancano 60 secondi all'esplosione dell'arena.
Yeah, I can't see what the time is right now, so I'm gonna need someone to tell that for me. I don't have a timer on my end, but that felt pretty good. I have no idea. That felt pretty good.
Ma almeno tanti eroi stanotte saranno liberi. Bravo, goditi il tuo patetico idealismo.
But yeah.
In questi pochi
secondi
di vita che ti
yeah.
danno.
I just want to give if I can, I just want to give a shout out to the Ratchet and Clank speedrun community. Like, they've got guides and people that help you for every game in the series. They're all very friendly and nice people, and if you have these games, I do recommend having a look at them for speedrunning. They're a lot of fun, I guess, but I don't know. I'm just saying words right now. Yeah.
Wow! Guarda che esplosione enorme!
Well, thank you very much, Mathias. I don't watch Ratchet a whole lot, but this was actually a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone in chat looks like they enjoyed it as well.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Yeah. What was the final time actually?
It was a 46:27.
46. All right. Now, my PBs are 44:28 right now, so that's actually fourth. That is actually fourth place on the leaderboard, which is still kind of weird to me that I'm that high, but whatever, I guess. I'll try and get a 43, but I don't know if I'm going to go beyond that. But yeah, thanks for having me. Enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Thank you. Coming up right next, guys, we have Hollow Knight by Insomnia, and that's going to be a fun one to watch, so stay tuned.
Lo so, c'è in giro la voce che qualcuno ha rapito tutti gli eroi, ma non preoccupatevi, è una balla! Cioè, voglio dire, come vedete nessuno è venuto a rapire me, giusto? Immaginatevi uno spettacolo sugli eroi galattici senza il capitano Quark! Ah! Beh, comunque, purtroppo vi siete persi gli ultimi 3 incontri del fan club, i cadetti di Quark! Ma niente paura,